Hi friends, I am going to do a hair curling tutorial. It's probably what I get asked about most is how I curl my hair, what do I do? So yeah, let's get started. So I already did some heat protectant on my hair. So I put this Kevin Murphy Heated Defense in my wet hair, and then I will go and blow dry it. And then I love this too. This is supposed to have some heat protectant in it as well, the Shimmer Shine. And it smells really good too, so I like that. And then, yeah, so what I do is I will take half of my hair, usually the top part, and I will just section it off. And then clip it, cute. But yeah, and then I take my Drybar curling wand and I will just start wrapping. So I used to have a Conair that was like the clamp kind, and I took the clamp off myself and just kind of engineered my own curling wand out of it. And it was my favorite curling iron. I had it for like 10 years or something. Like, it was just so good and I loved it. And then last year it died on me, RIP. So I had to find a new curling wand. So I went with the Drybar and I really do love it. Obviously a big upgrade from my Conair because you can do the temperature, which I do it at 370. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I do. I do wish I would have tried or gotten the T4, T3 curling wand that has all the different heads. But I invested in this Drybar one and I do like it. I can't really justify getting another curling iron, so I'm sticking with this one until it dies on me. But I do like that one has the different heads, so I think that that's nice. But so what I do is I just start and I'll just grab a chunk of hair, and then I just start wrapping. So I start towards the top but not all the way at the root, and then I just wrap around and I leave the ends out. But yeah, so I usually will just hold it here a couple seconds, depending on how I'm feeling. And then when it comes out, it's like this ringlet, but once I'm done with my whole head, it will be fine and it's not so ringlety. But yeah, so I will just keep going, and there's no real method to what I do other than taking a chunk and wrapping it around, and I always wrap away from my face and I don't go too close to the root. When I was in high school, I used a curling iron with the clamp, and I would go all the way up to the root, which I know is so terrible for you. I also would straighten my hair when it was wet, so real bad. But I've learned from that, and now, I'm not a pro, but pretty good. So normally, and then I'll just feel, is it hot? And then I'll take it out, and yeah, so gives you these ringlets, but they will fall by the end of getting to my whole head. So I'm just gonna keep going. And yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna go to my other side, and so I do the same thing. I will take my wand and I put it down, and then I will just grab a chunk of hair. Obviously, if you have thicker hair, I would take a smaller chunk. If you have thinner hair, then you can take more. My hair is kind of in between. So it's not super thick and it's not super thin, so I can take like a bigger chunk and it'll go quicker. But so yeah, so I take and I just wrap it away so it's opposite, but it's still away from my face, and I keep it so that it's facing down. Then I will hold it and I keep the ends out, and then yeah, so I'm gonna keep going on this side. All right, so now that I finished both sides, I'm gonna take my hair out of a little bun, and then I part it in the middle. And then if I have like a crease in my hair from like putting it up, I will usually just take my straightener and just run it through just to get the crease out. I like to have my roots straight at the top. You just think it looks better. But yeah, so then I will just take a section of hair. Once again, not a whole lot of hair. And then I take it facing down, and I'll wrap away from my face and leave the ends out. And then yeah, I don't go all the way to the roots. And sometimes I'll even like move the curling wand just so that my hair doesn't stick in one place. I'll like roll it around and then I let it down. And like I said, it looks ringlety, but it'll be good once I get around my whole head. And then take another section. And just wrap. And let go. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep going and then I'll show you what I do when I finish. All right, so now that I finished my head, I'll usually like take my fingers and just run them through. And then I'll just go back through and find pieces that don't look totally curled. And I will just go back through and curl them. And I find that I like my curls better when they're like 2 or 3 days old and it's easier and they hold better. So yeah, so I'll just go back through and I'll just curl pieces that I don't love. And then like this front piece, sometimes I'll like go back and redo the front pieces just because I want them to be like curled perfectly and like look really good since they're just framing my face. So yeah, recurl, hold it. Let go. But yeah, so that is what I do to curl it. And then normally they'll just stay the whole day. I don't really need to spray anything. I do love this Kevin Murphy bedroom hair. It smells so good. It's like, not only does it hold your curl, but it also is like perfume for your hair. It smells so good. But so I'll do this if I need some hold. And then what I like to do too, a little tip and trick, is since my hair is freshly cleaned and I don't love washing it all the time, at night, not if I was like going out right now, at night I will spray this IGK First Class dry shampoo in my hair, and I'll do down the center, and then I'll like pick up the pieces and go underneath, just because I feel like it gives it like texture and a little bit of volume, plus it gets all the oil and dirt and everything. But I like this because it'll keep my hair fresh for a couple of days so I don't have to wash it. I think this one is like the highest level. So if you have greasy hair, I would try this dry shampoo and see how it works on your hair, because it's supposed to be like the highest level. Like there's 3 different kinds, and this one's like supposed to be the strongest one. So I would highly recommend this one. This one smells so good too. I love it. But yeah, so that is what I do with my hair. If you have any questions, let me know, but thank you for watching.